But I got the found out how to put this shit in there on my YouTube channel, so I'm just starting streaming a lot more.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to South Florida at Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. The excitement brewing here in South Florida as a moment ago the Dolphins starters were introduced to this home crowd. They're fired up as well as they get set to match up with the Baltimore Ravens. Here's Jason Sanders now to get this one started, and we are underway from Hard Rock Stadium. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. They'll run for the first time with Mark Ingram. Calling no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
A quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the second and the third level.
They run. It's Mark Ingram. And he'll lose yardage here, back to the 15. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down.
Whenever I go to a team's practice facility and watch them work, I love to watch the defensive guys in what they call pursuit drills. The ball goes either towards them or away from them. How fast will they respond? On this play, the defensive end responded better than anyone and made a really nice play.
That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on third down. From the 34 now, here's first and 10. After the penalty, it's Ingram. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
After the pickup of 5, here's second and 5. They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson rolling to his right. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's third down.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
They will come up on a 1st and 5 following the encroachment penalty. Back to the running game. It's Ingram. Jerome Baker there on the tackle.
Not a whole lot there after the penalty, but remember, it was 1st and 5, not 1st and 10, so now they can keep grinding out first downs and good things can happen for them. Just 2nd and short coming up.
On 2nd down, Ingram. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down. On 3rd down, Mark Ingram. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
I wonder if they just kind of outguessed themselves a little bit trying to run it on 3rd down. Probably should have gone to the air to try and pick it up. Instead, the punting unit will have to run on the field.
On is the punter, Cook, who sends it away. Calls for the fair catch, makes the fair catch just inside the 15-yard line. A special teams mistake there, no doubt. Just 26 yards officially on the punt. And the Dolphins' drive will start deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down. Laird. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. And a very short pickup there across the 15 to the 16. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. And it's caught by Parker. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 18 big yards on that one, and a Miami 1st. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Fitzpatrick. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
I was trying, brother.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. 2nd down, looking to throw, Fitzpatrick. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Again, it's Fitzpatrick. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. No score after 1 on EA Sports. On 4th down, Matt Hawk is on to punt. Back deep is DeAnthony Thomas. This is taken at about the 14. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They've been playing the field position game thus far. No score, second quarter as they come up on 1st and 10. A bit of an opening there on the first down run as they get this forward for about 6 yards. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 30-yard line.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Now Jackson.
Good catch. Oh, Steve, you let me down, bro.
Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in.
And he wasn't even my first option either.
Now they face
All right, see stop it then.
after that incompletion on 2nd down. Now it's Jackson. He'll buy some time right. He may try and run for this.
We just saw a nice example of why
Right.
teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks
better hit
how
my
to
dude,
slide in
bro.
key
Hell no.
situations.
I know what's going to happen if he gets hit.
Guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and pick up a first down.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Here's Jackson to throw. Looking for Snead, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 47.
Oh.
And now off to the races down the right side. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami.
Now that was a beautiful play. A pick six. How would you punctuate something like that, partner?
What do you mean, with an exclamation mark?
Exclamation mark, a big word. What would you do with that?
Ampersand?
I like it.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And it's now a 7-0 game. This is taken at his 4. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now. And I'm going to take it to the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to their best player, right? Find a matchup, create it, exploit it, and try and move the football.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Play action. It's Jackson. They'll roll him out right. And he's going to keep it here. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now it's Ingram. Tackle made there by Eric Rowe. I think you mentioned in the opening drive that these guys needed to establish the run, protect the young QB. Actually wrote that down, believe it or not. So how would you assess things so far?
I'm kind of touched that you actually wrote something like that down. I appreciate that, partner. But I do think they've been able to do that. Maybe not as effectively as they've wanted to, but I think we'll see more of as this game goes along because they want to continue to take care of that young QB.
A 10th carry here for Mark Ingram. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. To throw is Jackson, sliding out of the pocket. And this one complete to Seth Roberts. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. Here's Jackson. He can run for it, and he will. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A 1st down, a 16-yard gain. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Roberts has it. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. 23 yards on the play. First red zone chance now for the Ravens. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 15. Jackson now. They go screen. This is Ingram. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Now it's Jackson, buying time to his left. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. An 8-yard touchdown run.
Man, make it a good game, man. I'm not trying to blow you out right now.
First half.
Now, I'm just going on YouTube. I'm trying not to make it oh man, this game's already over. We're going to stop watching after a minute. Gotta make it look good.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
He's a hit stick, but another fuck. Whoa.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And we're under a minute to go here. What's been an even first half all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. Couple completions, you string them together. Could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now Fitzpatrick. They'll set up the screen to Balaj. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a 1st down.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Fitzpatrick. He goes full extension, and he's got it. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. Now Fitzpatrick. Escaping the pressure right. He'll take a shot for the end zone. Oh, he almost got it for the pick. A great chance there for the interception in the end zone. Instead, 3rd down. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Fitzpatrick again. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 47. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. From the right hash, it's a 46-yard attempt.
Think too much. Damn, too
and
much.
That hits the right upright and caroms away. It's no good. And this game will remain tied here in quarter number 2. So kind of a tough break there. No real hook or slice to that one, but he's denied by the upright.
And he basically hits it just straight as an arrow. But yeah, since he's on the hash mark to begin with, straight as an arrow isn't good enough.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain.
I want to push it over a little bit too much if I kicked it.
So a touchdown apiece. That's what we have to show at halftime as they head to the locker room. 7-7 our score. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. The stop for no gain brings up 2nd and 10 from the 20. They'll keep it on the ground. Laird. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Oh, fuck. Okay, ready.
Brings up 3rd down and 11.
57 to Mike. Watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen.
On 3rd down, Laird. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. Well, as an offense, you know, some drives you have it, some drives you don't. And this one looks like a you don't.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I mean, it was 3rd and long. It was screaming for a pass. I think they tried to outguess him there with the running play. They didn't fool him at all.
Went in the wrong direction. Here's Matt Hawk now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time.
And we're back here. Come on. Where you going?
That'll be a 50-yard punt with 8 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Their defense did its job, yielded no points. Now it's the offense's turn.
And how much fun is that when you set things up to start a half and you just tell your guys, hey, if you can shut them down, get it back for our offense, we can roll. And they played out perfectly. Now, can the offense do what they wanted to do in the half? And just find those weaknesses and now attack them and score some points.
And break this tie. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Mike 52, Mike 52.
Throwing is Jackson. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard.
Damn,
This is a real
that was
nice
a damn
job
good pick.
defensively,
That was a
getting
good pick too.
inside the
Saw
quarterback's
it.
head and figuring out.
Thought I was gonna. I thought I heard
Where's
him
he
drop it
going
in.
with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Fitzpatrick now. He rifles
back.
one that's intercepted.
Go fool. Go Peters. Oh
Picked off
shit.
by the Pro
Oh,
Bowler,
shit.
Marcus Peters. He's got
Marcus, you better
daylight.
run. Marcus,
He's at the
oh.
30, 20, 10,
Get off
and
me.
he will bring this back. It's a pick six and a Raven touchdown.
Hey man, I was a user
We
though.
know this defense has
I was a user.
athleticism.
Shoot.
Spots like that prove us right.
I love the way that you spotlighted the athleticism because
Yeah, I told you I keep it interesting, man. I gave you the ball and I took it back.
The best athletes on the field, they play on defense.
I don't know. I was a kicker. You got to remember that now.
Maybe get some more just magic.
Come on.
Fine. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And following the pick six, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive. And they'll probably
I knew he was
help
gonna do
him
that, so
with maybe
I
some
went back
really
on it a little bit.
high-percentage throws early
Idiot.
to let him get settled back in.
They told him, they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Now an open man. That's the tight end, Gesicki. It's complete. Now he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. That throw good for 4. It's second down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
I want to run that ball. You know you're gonna run it. Come on.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll get this down only to about the 46.
I know what you're gonna pick. What you
This
think?
is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up
Alright,
taking
guys.
their attention to the
I
blitzers
should
and freed up the
pass
D
here.
lineman to make the play.
Fitzpatrick to throw
I
it.
ain't doing with it. Oh my God, what just happened?
To his tight end, Mike
Pass, bro.
Gesicki.
What the hell is
And
going
he's
on? My shit just taking off on its own.
before getting it inside the 35. Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins.
I don't know what the
have
hell.
first
After
down.
you caught the balls, that my dude just
So
took off
they'll
running out of
go
bounds.
first
Shit.
and 10
You know?
now from the 33. Off the play fake here, Fitzpatrick.
Oh, you bitch. Yeah, that was my fault. I did that. That won't happen again. I fucked that up. Tried to have him jump the route.
As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. And there they got him the ball. Just get it to him, let him do
you
the
lucky.
rest.
You know, he probably said that to
what?
his quarterback as he
Come
broke the
on,
huddle.
man.
I like the play call. Just get it to me. I'll take care
Not
of the
playing
rest.
game.
Helping out his rack, right? RAC.
Run after catch, and he loves that, and he's going to carry that in
Holy
in
hell.
contract time.
God damn,
And
son.
that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see
26.
that happen, it just doesn't feel
What's going
right,
on?
does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Oh, this fucking game.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 26. Here's Ingram.
Nah.
And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Ingram again. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
He's going to take off with it. He'll wind up getting
It
right
wouldn't-
about
it wouldn't
4
show- it wouldn't
there
show
on
me
the
the fucking
scramble,
throw again.
and it's 2nd down.
I just
Looked
want
to
to
me
get
like
the
the
damn
adopted what my
pocket.
kindergarten teacher
Run the
always
ball.
said. If at first you don't succeed,
Had a wide ass
try,
open
try
dude, bro, and he wouldn't
again.
throw it.
And finally, able to hold him in check. He'd been carving him up running the ball.
That's the first time I think I've seen where the coverage was good downfield, and they accounted for him and stopped him for a short pickup.
Yeah, I don't think it was a big adjustment, but much more emphasis
Yeah,
on making
I wanna,
sure he knew
catch
where
you when
he
you play
was
someone better.
when he decided to take
I'm
off
just
and
trying
go.
to play. I don't know, 'cause I know you guys can't catch my guys.
Let's go, D. Big series right here.
Now, who'd you be with the other day? Was it the Saints or
To
Cowboys?
throw again on second down. Jackson eluding the pressure right.
I can't remember who you beat with. I
And
think it
he's
was the
got
Saints
another
again.
first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 33.
How many times have we seen this late in the fourth quarter? Because you know the pass rush is getting after him, and they get upfield, get that great push.
What was it?
And what
No,
do they
yeah, you had
create?
the Saints because
Space, and he takes
Project
off.
put it to Cowboys.
So now 1st and 10 as they
Anyway,
crossed
oh well.
into Miami territory.
Oh,
Down at the
rag,
33.
motherfucker.
This is Ingram. And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it.
Come on now. Check 3, check 3, check 3. In your face.
2nd and 5 now. Jackson.
I knew
And
it.
that's
Yeah, what
incomplete.
the hell?
Trying to get their tight end involved finally. That's the first time that they've looked his way. He's kind of been a forgotten man in this offensive scheme.
Yeah, it didn't look his way at all in the first half. And
Yeah,
the
no,
offensive
no,
coordinator
because
made a note at the half and said, let's
well,
get
if I
him
beat you,
involved
we
because
have to
he
run
could be a
another
big-time
if we win.
playmaker
If
for
we win
us.
one.
Jackson rolling to his right. He may try and run for this. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line.
Yeah,
I guess no
I mean,
need
if I
to
got him,
force
why
it
not use
when
him?
you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain.
Let's go. Hey, hold on. 55.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Give him 4 yards there on the first down keeper.
And if you're keeping an eye on the box score, that last run puts him over the 100-yard mark for the game. And this defense has just had all sorts of trouble trying to keep him under wraps, both passing and running.
To throw on 2nd and 6, Jackson.
Got him.
Looking
Oh, you don't drop it.
but it's incomplete.
Come on,
When you get your
dude.
backs
You
in
take
the
a
shadow of your
hand.
goal line, you've got to be physical in that situation because
Well, he caught it,
there's
so it was a
not
good throw.
lot of space, not a lot of
He just
wild
dropped it.
plays that can be run there.
It's put up or shut up time defensively. Nice
Oh,
job just to
your
make
whole
sure
team
they
is
didn't
coming.
complete it on that play. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd
Oh,
getting
your
into
time.
it as we come up on a big 3rd down.
All right, let's do this.
From the gun, it's Jackson.
You don't think?
And he can't find
Aha.
the receiver, and he's brought
Fine.
down. Great
What am I gonna do, man? Decisions. I can go for it.
Sack on 3rd down. It's
Kansas
a loss
probably
of
make it.
7. And when you go 5 wide like they
You
just
ain't
did
gonna
there,
win.
you can't really max protect, can you?
No, you cannot. What you're hoping is that by going 5 wide, you're forcing the defense into coverage. And if you do that, you get a chance to find some people downfield.
made that.
But if they audible themselves and go into a blitz, then it's got to happen.
So hard to kick a
right
field goal
now.
in line.
Very
Lights
quickly.
out.
You're exactly right. Turn them out. That play's over.
So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
Okay.
First
Show
down
me.
Miami as they get set to start the drive.
All right,
And
run the
that last
ball.
Drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went,
Nope.
no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Now a deep ball there on second
we
down,
won't get
but
it.
it'll wind up incomplete.
Nope.
It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This
Have it. You
secondary
didn't catch it, though.
really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone.
Do that.
And especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to them.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. One score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Now Fitzpatrick on 4th down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being
Sorry,
dropped
boys.
inside the 40. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On first down, Laird. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Tackle made there by Josh Bynes. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. Fitzpatrick. Steps away. He can run, and he will. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down.
When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a first down. But what else does he do? Protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big double plus, big-time play.
And he'll keep it moving down to the 15-yard line. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
You ain't beat me yet, though.
A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Now Fitzpatrick. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Tony Jefferson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, I don't think we'll have to look very hard to find our play of the game. That was an absolutely monstrous big play right there. Backs to the wall. The offense has it in the red zone, driving for the winning score, and he says, not on my watch. And that is one happy bunch on the sidelines.
And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. The Ravens taking a knee with victory seemingly in hand here.
Don't let 89 go deep. Whatever you do, don't let 89 go deep.
So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory. And they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominant.